trick starts out with the magician making a selection. He makes his selection, and it remains hidden until later on in the trick. The magician also selects an indifferent card to protect said selection, in this case the lowly and humble 4 of spades. It's at this point where the spectator is asked to choose a card, and in the spirit of transparency, let's do this from a face-up position. So we'll just turn the cards over. That way the spectator has complete freedom. It's at this point where she lands on the ever-popular Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, and the spectator, is asked to call out stop while the magician riffles down the deck. Stop, placing the card into the pack, faced up from whence it came. The magician goes immediately into the ribbon fan, and the spectator is asked to join him down on the table to find her selection. And alas, every queen is present except the Queen of Hearts. And but that cannot be, because we just put it in the pack. So let's flip the cards over just to see if anything's hidden from the back. And no, there is not. But then the spectator is called to remember at the beginning of the trick, the magician placed a selection guarded by the 4 of spades. We turn it over. Alas, the Queen of Hearts. Alright guys, thanks for checking that out. What's up folks? I'm going to come down just a little lower here. Alright, Jorge and Nito here. Thanks for stopping by once again. Could just adjust the camera. And welcome back to another installment of Famous Magician Moves. I'm sorry about the glare in my glasses. I hate that. I have an overhead light that just curses me in every video that I do in my kitchen here. This is actually my kitchen. Well, I guess my dining room. My kitchen's just there, and then we have the table over there, and then my desk and stuff. Anyway, it's been a long day. Another installment of Famous Magician Moves. Chris Ramsay. Wow, Chris Ramsay. We all know Chris Ramsay. We all probably have learned something from him and his channel. And, man, this is a good one. This is a good one. It's called Spreading Butter. And so, if you go to Chris's channel and search for this, you won't find it. You will not find it because it's not on Chris Ramsay's channel, even though it is his trick, and he does teach it on YouTube. He doesn't teach it on his channel. So when Chris first started out some years ago, he was employed with Illusionist, and so he released a bunch of videos with them and tutorials and stuff, and believe it or not, has a lot of great tutorials with Illusionist, but you won't find it there either. So at this point you're probably thinking, for crying out loud, where is this video? And some of you probably have already seen it. It's on 52 Cards. 52 Cards YouTube channel. That's run by Asad Chandler? Chandler? I just refer to him as Asad. Asad is the creator of the mint playing cards, right? So the V2s, which some people I see they have out there, is have the blueberry and the cucumber, or the purple and green, as I like to just refer to them. So they're wonderful playing cards. I debated whether I should just use those playing cards in the video. I went with Chris Ramsay's cards. But anyway, so yeah, 52 Cards. They did a collab back in 2015. I guess they had met somewhere, and Asad was really taken by Chris's ideas and stuff. In fact, if you just watch the video, you'll see Asad talk about it a little bit. Anyway, he gave Ramsay the platform to do whatever he wanted. He performed Spreading Butter, which is amazing. I was so taken by this. After I learned it, I published my own humble version, which sucks, back in 2018 of October. And so if you want to check out my video, I'll link it in the description. But I'll definitely link Chris's video over at 52 Cards channel, and so you can check that out too. And this is a very involved trick. It is completely tabled for the most part. It's a tabled trick, and so there's a lot of tabled card effects that are self-working. This is not a self-working card trick. Obviously, it's entirely sleight of hand, and yet entirely, for the most part, tabled as well. So it's a very cool trick, and there's a few principles at play. There's definitely a switch. There's one particular move that is a little angly, but you can get around that if you just, know where your spectator is sat. The best place would be opposite you, anywhere opposite yourself and toward your non-deck hand. Anywhere from here to your non-deck hand, the spectator sat in that area, you're going to be completely covered. Over this way, you could still pull it off, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky. But anyway, this is one of my absolute favorite tabled effects. And Spread and Butter by Chris Ramsay. Guys, thank you for checking out the video. Run over to 52 Cards and check out Chris's video on Spread and Butter. Chris, obviously, a great teacher. Asad, if you guys don't know, probably do a video on him in the future on famous magician moves. Asad is a great teacher himself too, but this is about Chris Ramsay, and so run over there and check out what he has to offer with Spread and Butter. And thanks again, guys, for joining me down here at the card table. Come back again next time. Tomorrow we'll be doing some more. I'll be publishing a new installment of the Historical Jesus Fact or Fake, and we'll be talking about Suetonius. So if you've been if you've been hanging out with me on this Historical Jesus series, I think you'll find the upcoming episode worthwhile, to say the least. Anyway, I think I've said thank you, guys. Let's see. Maybe play the video back and count the number of times where I've said thank you, guys. Anyway, for real, thank you, guys. Once again, God bless. We'll see you back here next time. Jorge Anito here, signing off. See you back here soon.